Alright, YouTube, we are going back in time to Halo 3. And Blaze, your mic is echoing. This game... Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, this game came out originally in 2007, and then with ODST whenever that came out. About 2 or 3 years later. This is the multiplayer disc. My original Halo 3 disc is fucked up, so we will be playing matchmaking for you today. And just hope to God I don't get my ass kicked. This is a classic multiplayer experience. Halo 3 has always been top of the line until a certain Halo Reach came out, but even now with Reach, it's still played by a lot of people. If you call 646 people in a playlist a lot of people. Now, enough of my blabbering. Blaze, why don't you talk about classic Halo 3 multiplayer?
Classic Halo 3 multiplayer is a lot of good. You won't see any of these physics on Halo Reach, but you will see a huge difference when meleeing an enemy. If you shoot them a few times and you melee them, you could instantly kill them. But there's also a couple of things that you should keep in mind. When your shield breaks, you won't hear a noise like if you were hit by some sort of melee attack, like in Halo Reach. But instead, you're going to see that your shield meter is beeping, like always. And you're going to have to get the hell out of there before they kill you with a headshot or whatever you want to call it.
This is Big Team Slayer on Sand Tarp. No, not Sand Trap, Sand Tarp. So, as you can see, this is the classic battle rifle. Or the BR, as many call it. It is a classic Halo 3 weapon. And the chopper is a classic Halo 3 vehicle. I got killed by a Warthog turret.
Well, I don't know why they didn't take the advantage. Like I said, anything can happen on Halo. I mean anything, I mean anything. Regardless of what it is. Probably won't see it coming. Hit it. We hit it. Whoa! What was that?
Halo 3 in general was always a good game. but the multiplayer just made it that much better. Without multiplayer, who knows what Halo would have been. Why do I get the feeling I was shot from behind by a mongoose? Even though the mongoose doesn't have any type of defenses. I got shot from behind and then a mongoose passed, so what was I supposed to think?
They got the front lead.
There are a few vehicles in Halo 3 that are not in Reach, such as the Prowler, a classic brute vehicle that you first saw in the Ark mission. Very useful vehicle, but you need to have 2 people for full effectiveness.
The team battle is basically 8 versus 8, regardless of any. You will be put into huge maps, playing different random game types, such as 15 players, objective, and all that other stuff. I'm grateful for it. You never know what you might get while playing different players.
I accidentally betrayed a teammate by gravity hammer. I killed a guy, but then a teammate got in a Banshee right as I smacked the hammer down, and it destroyed the Banshee right as it was flying into the air. I will be recording that, I assure you.
Already recording. I've already been killed.
Now, I've always been a fan of Halo, but it was usually a small local multiplayer game for me because I didn't have Xbox Live at the time. Now that I do have Xbox Live, Halo is my turn-to multiplayer shooter. I remember specifically playing this game with my friend and asshole Chris Parkin. He would always kick my ass on this map by finding a perfect sniping spot and giving me a nice headshot. He was the best person I knew when it came to Halo, until I got an Xbox Live and I met you. then my perspective on games in general changed. But no one wants to hear my video gaming history. I can leave that for another video. Get in, my friend.
Come on! Don't get in the gate. Hurry!
There's always something going on in a Halo match. One never really knows for sure what's going to happen.
No one knows anyway.
Now, game specs wise, the graphics are really good. Not exactly up to par anymore, because of its predecessor, which totally blew the graphics spectrum out of the wall.
Someone get a tornado into that thinking we're getting killed.
Controls are basically the same compared to Reach. The right trigger, primary fire, the left trigger is your grenades. You know the deal. Y button to switch weapons. But the only main difference is to switch grenade types, instead of pressing B, you press the left bumper. And to use equipment, you have the X button, which in Reach is used for your all do everything button. Speaking of the X button, I just accidentally pressed it. As you can see, that projected a bubble shield, which is used for the drop shield in a certain Halo Reach. Do not take my spot on the mongoose, you asshole.
Trevor, you should calm down with your bad language. That's not what a review is all about.
Anyway, 2 people can fit on a mongoose. I am going to try to stop talking like the guys at Classic Game Room. I've been watching too much of them. But anyway, controller-wise, this game has always been the top of the line. And overall, the fun factor is just pure, just kill everyone awesome. The Forge lets you basically edit maps to what you want them to be, and then you have the theater to rewatch matches and look for hackers. And then get lasered in the face by a Spartan laser. So, this is the end of part 1. I will see you next time.